having a room that you got to share with somebody. Y'all got to take turns. Y'all can't be in there at the same time unless y'all locked in.
No, y'all could be in there at the same time. You know what I mean? Y'all could be in there at the same time.
I think you said it's like people they don't like to be in there with like.
No, but
like
you're doing it out of respect. During the daytime, you're doing like, especially if you got a night job and I got a day job. When you come back, like, because we already gotta be locked in here all the time. So the jailhouse code, the etiquette of jail is give you a certain part of the day where you in there, and you give me a certain part. Me just to be in there and sleep all day because I ain't got no job. You coming in, you gotta tell me, Sully, I gotta use the back. That ain't cool. Like, damn, cuz I've been out the cell for 4 hours. You know when I come back. Yeah, make your way. That's jailhouse etiquette. Now, I mean, you want to, that keeps the problems then. Because now the motherfucker might be mad at you. Like, you always, man, I need a new cellie, man. You got to get out, bro. You always in the cell. Call that, what was you call a motherfucker? A cell junkie, whatever you call them.
Yo,
but yeah.
So if I wanted to, like, say I was your cellie, but I wanted to sleep in the day room, can I do that?
What?
Sleep in the day room sometimes. Like, sit in my chair in the day room and then fall asleep.
You better not do that. You ain't supposed to be sleeping there, period. You better keep your boots on and all that. When you in them jails, them penitentiaries and all that, you don't see nobody leave out their cell without no shoes on. Niggas walk to the shower with their boots on and their shower shoes in their hand. You got niggas that got old boots, no shoestrings, and shower in their boots. You ain't in there just sleeping, shower shoes on, you sleep. No, jail is a place where violence can happen at the blink of an eye. Any given time, 7 days a week, it don't take off. They open like 7-Eleven, 24/7. Violence is open all day in there. So the best to combat violence is if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. That's where that saying come from.
Yeah. So, but listen, y'all, I know y'all asking about the tickets. The tickets, we're going to let y'all know when y'all can purchase tickets, but it's going to be next week, I believe. On Monday, we should have the tickets, where you can purchase them, how you can get everything. So we got y'all for sure. Yeah, but like this.
Yeah, hit them like buttons in there, y'all. Hit them like buttons. There's over about 230 people in the chat, man. Them likes should be at least at 75 to 100.
My thing is, because a lot of people don't really understand the aspect of prison, and it just teach you some things about yourself, and to teach you things about being grateful for your freedom, because your freedom is priceless, man.
Freedom is so, man, you don't realize that until one, know that freedom is priceless, but you don't really know the magnitude of how priceless it is until you put behind that wall.
Was we somewhere and somebody said, Dad, I thought you went to jail. And somebody said that to us one time. They said, I went to jail. Huh? Oh, okay, it was an interview. Yeah, somebody asked that. But I was out today, and we always see people all the time out and about. I saw a young guy approach me today, man, and he said he watched the podcast. He said that the podcast is very informative for him. I was in Wawa. He's actually really cool, baby yacht. So he spoke to me today. Man, shout out to him, man. He said he watches all the time. But yeah, shout out to you, man. But I'm glad we can actually reach the youth and talk to the youth, because he said not only was it entertaining, it was actually educational for him, and it actually gave him some good pointers. I mean, it's funny and all this stuff sometimes, but it's just real, man.
Yeah, that's why it's funny. Like, damn, he ain't up there lying. This bull crazy. You know what I mean?
I think it's guys everybody out there's listening like, yo, I got the same issue.
Yeah. There's a lot of people that's listening right now that said, damn, I've been beating this motherfucker a little bit too long. I've been having too much fun in there. That's what was having too much fun.
Yeah, it's serious, man. Now, for men that come home and now not having that issue, but just have the mental block, meaning like, is there ever anybody who probably just feel like they need to go back to prison? I need to probably go back in there.
You got a lot of dudes that's comfortable with being in there because they don't have no drive to do better, or they just get like a lot of people looking at it it's messed up. A lot of y'all ain't gonna get it, but I get it. I'm not one of them people that I'm ready to explain to you, but motherfucker in there like, man, I got 3 hots in the cot. It's motherfuckers that live better in jail than they do in society. You got a lot of smokers, and smokers mean a fiend and somebody that's out there getting high off of drugs and all that. You see them out here on the streets, they skinny, they nasty looking, they stink, they dirty, they stealing. You see them dudes in the county and upstate and in the feds, they big as shit. They got the biggest store on the block. You like, damn, this Tom Bomb that smoked the work? Tom Bomb in there doing way better than a lot of people. He's sending checks home. You like, damn, he hustled good. When they offer that addiction and get in there, like a lot of people live like they can do jail, but I can't do jail, man. I'm cool.
Shout out to PCLN21. Thanks for becoming a member. Appreciate that, man. Yeah, but it just sometimes jail is better for people because the streets to get out here is too much going on, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's like too much. Everything is moving. It's a variety of drugs of choice. Is whatever's out here, they have access to it to get what they want. So what happens is the addiction takes over, opposed to being in jail. It may not be worth it in jail to them.
Mm-hmm.
Might be time for me to get my mind right. Now, for the person to come home from jail and actually who was inside of jail doing everything that they needed to do, and then come home and then lose all that sobriety, all that being clean, all those different things. Do you think is worse for them coming home? Like the ones who lose all that, or opposed to someone who just coming home and just getting back into, things they was into before, as far as like just running with the guys, and you know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, in some way,
Because they come home and lose everything almost. They have their health, they have their mentals intact, but they're coming home and losing everything. Like
but that's just another aspect, another topic. So what you saying? Like they should have stayed? They better off staying in there?
Yeah, like basically, is that something?
So they need to be governed because they can't govern themselves. That's what you're saying.
Yeah.
Man, you gotta give a man a chance to govern himself.
No, I'm not saying that I agree with them being governed. I'm just saying, but to think about it, maybe.
Yeah, you have a lot of dudes.
They did better
in jail.
Better off in jail.
Yeah, you got some dudes as like I said, they horrible outside. They go in there, they get their weight back up. They look good. They look a little younger. They getting their rest. When you get rest, you don't get that. You don't have that worry on your face, the stress or what the world is carrying for you. So it is what it is.
Mm. And then the other thing is this though, man. People be in jail looking so good, and your family members may want you to be. I'd rather them just be in jail because dudes come home and die.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
And like Darcy and Beauty just said just now, that's how they trick a lot of women. A lot of dudes in this. She don't know him before he went to jail. He coming out, he got his glow up, hygiene good, hands clean. You know what I mean? He looking good, structure nice. Whole time he really a dirtbag. This is not everybody. This is some individuals.
Mm-hmm.
And then 6-7 months, a year down, she like then the real you pop up.
Mm.
I'm talking about you done shriveled up. You on your cluck time.
You on that crunchy?
Yeah, I mean, it's like, damn, you done tricked me from the penitentiary.
That's heartbreaking.
That's super heartbreaking. That's super heartbreaking to watch you just shrivel up in a year and go to nothing compared to you just coming home.
You just stole the TV out the crib.
All types of stuff, pots and pans. I'm selling old ass pans. This shit got burnt marks, so I'm trying to sell that. Give me $1 for it.
Yo, how devastating is that for a woman because she at work?
She come home, her pot set going, her TV going.
TV going.
That's devastating because she working her ass off to make sure she got things in her crib. That's hurtful.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. That's crazy because you come home and then the kid stuff is missing. He making up stories. I don't know what happened. They make a fake police report. She like, what the heck happened in the crib? He like, I don't know. I was out working. Came back. He didn't sold the TV. But women, they know. When people, with somebody. If I'm around a person, a person is an addict or not.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
This boy on something. What's the first tell all sign for you? To know somebody is an addict, like they gotta be watched.
Oh, what you mean? What you mean? How can I tell that a person?
What's the first tell? I know what it is for me, but I'm talking for you. What is it for you? Like the first tell all sign of a person that is an addict.
Their hygiene ain't up to par.
I'm similar to that. The hands. You look at the hands of them.
Yeah. I don't go by that.
No, the hands tell everything.
My hands get dirty a lot. I can get out right out the shower.
I'm questioning.
I get out the shower, and as soon as I come outside, like I got them type of hands that attract dirt.
No, but sometimes the hands don't lie. Like the burn marks.
Oh well, yeah,
You can just tell.
I'm talking about the dirt. Yeah,
you could just look at the hands. Even hygiene too. But you start looking at the hand, and then what's the other thing is if they on that crunchy, they get that burn mark right here.
Yeah.
They get that.
From smoking on that stem.
Yeah, that's straight.
Mm-hmm.
I mean. Fiends get mad, you push they straight. They kill you over that.
This Taisha show. Am I saying that right? She must have tapped in late to the live. She says, where's the live gonna be at?
It's gonna be once again, live event it's gonna be July 18th. July 18th, which is a Saturday, I believe, at 3025 Walnut Street, Philadelphia, PA, at the World Cafe Live. World Cafe Live. It's gonna be our first event, July 18th. I want everybody there, man. Come out, show out. We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna have a blast. We just trying to get some guests together now to come through. But it's gonna be a good event, man. But yeah. So I'm asking you a question. You know, like for example, right?
Mhm.
If I was to do a lot of time, right, and I came home and I was on that crunchy. How many opportunities would I have before you be like, man, I'm done hanging with him, man. I'm just over.
I give you about 5.
So you just let me be down Kensington on my face.
I wouldn't. I ain't gonna let you be down. I'm coming to get you. I'm fighting you. We fighting out there.
Oh yeah.
But it come to a point to where as though I can't, because when I go home at night, especially if I ain't got, even if I'm taking you to the crib, you gonna want to get out of there. One thing about a person, a fiend, they got to be on the move. They don't be in the house in the basement just hiding, doing what they do. The fiend 9 times, some do that, but 9 times out of 10 they on a hunt for Red October.
Mm-hmm.
They out there. They hunting for some money. They go ahead and get some more. They hunting for they out there. Then the drug that they on got them rolling. So yeah, I would always be on your line. Be coming down every day looking for you. Yeah, always, all forever.
You know,
I wouldn't just say one day and just be like, man, I'm done with him. Nah, I ain't that type of person because I come from a hell of a background, and I be needing motherfucker to. But I ain't, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna do to others as I do to as I want to myself.
I had a family member that I stopped messing with for a long time because they had access to the house, one of the cribs, and they stole the arms.
Oh yeah, see,
They stole the arms.
Yeah, oh my God, you still in there, and you know he sold them for the low.
Some nice joints.
Probably a deuce a piece. Give me a beam a piece because they just want that quick high.
I wanted to kill.
But did you find out how you know they did it? Because the one thing about a thief ain't gonna never admit to it.
I mean, because you just know, like, I just found out that because it was just too much stuff leading to them to doing it. Ain't nobody else gonna do it. And it's only like 3 people that knew that they was there, and they was one of them. So for me, it was like, damn, like, but you can't, you know what I mean? You just took it on the chin. I'd rather you take the TV, the clothes, whatever you're gonna take. You can take the arms though.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't sell them to somebody that can come do something to you with them.
Mm-hmm.
That's terrible. I was done. It took me a while to even look at them the same way for a minute, because that was like crazy. But you know, just the addiction. But you only really get mad at yourself when somebody that got an addiction to take something from you. You only really can get mad at yourself for having them around you or in your business to where they can harm you.
Mm-hmm.
You can't let them. Once I know that young on that jump, I gotta find a way to get the keys from you. I gotta change the locks. I can't trust you. But I'm not gonna just disown you. I'm like, come on, take you, get you in a rehab somewhere. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I ain't. Yeah,
can't really disown.
That's what a motherfucker gonna need. This is the most a motherfucker gonna need you in their life. If a motherfucker needed support, this is the time he gonna need it the most. He or she.
Yeah, and then sometimes people quick to turn their back on people though.
Yeah, sometimes people been looking for a reason, and this they I'm getting away from it.
Mm-hmm.
If they were so-called friends and a person just left their friend once their friend was down and out like that, that was the reason that broke the camel back for them to do it. They already been halfway out the door.
Yeah,
of severing ties of friendship with you.
Mm.
Yeah, I ain't leaving you, one of my main guys, and I'm fine. I'm more so hurt. Like, damn, man, how we gonna fix this?
But like you said, if they don't want to get it together, it's got to be a breaking point.
Yeah, it's definitely a breaking point, but it's never a quit for me. It's never a quit. I'm gonna always check on you. I'm gonna always make sure you good. I won't give you money. I'm gonna go buy food. I'm gonna go buy you some sneaks if I see you down and out.
I'm selling them,
and
Jones.
I got it.
I know you got me. I sold them, Jones.
Well, yeah, probably so, but you won't get the cash to go get them. You know what I'm saying? You might sell the burger meal, the meal I bought you. Like, somebody want this fresh platter, give me $3. That's what they doing, but I did the right thing.
You know, you spoke about the addictions of dudes in the halfway house. Like I saw some of the videos of the guys in halfway houses. They on their K2, right? So they already came home and they in the halfway house. They already behind the 8 ball because when they get out, it's really gonna be worse for them.
What?
Like I saw some of the footage in the videos of like guys in like halfway houses. They on K2.
Oh yeah, they're knocked out in the bathroom.
So they in the halfway house. So once they get out here,
that in jail.
So, but I'm saying, but once they get out here,
yeah. Now you got it at an alarming rate. See, but guys in the halfway house are smoking the K2 because the K2 don't come up in your piss. This is why people resort to the K2.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because the weed ain't come, you know what I mean? Because in jail, you get urine tests. You get your dirty urine, you go to hole for 30 days. So to combat that, they done came up with this synthetic drug, which is K2, and you can smoke that. I'm talking about the only way they know you high is when you wig out, whatever you done did, and then they'll still piss test you, and you'll come back clean. And they'll just send you back to the unit. But they know you was smoking K2, only way you go to hole is if they catch you with it. They catch you with a couple sheets of K2. They got a tester where they drop it in the water. If it turns, they got that solution on it, that K2 stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, but it don't pop up in your urine. In jail, out here, people smoking out here to go to their POs, take a piss test, beat the piss test.
Damn.
That was why the K2 was made. Not because they was looking for a different type of high. No, they was looking to beat the piss test. You know what I'm saying?
Wow. Yeah, that's crazy, man. But these addictions, these prison addictions or addictions that people have before they go to prison, you know, sometimes they just come back when it's. Now, do you think the urge get stronger when you about to be released?
What, to get high?
Yeah.
I don't know, because I ain't a junkie. I ain't a junkie.
Well, if you had to guess, like for inmates, like, does you think that, or people that's coming home, do you think the urge for them to do the wrong thing is it?
Now, if they was off it for a while, or if they was in there on it, yeah, the urge is going to mount up even more when they know, damn, a couple days out, instead of smoking this K2, I could be smoking some crack. You know what I'm saying? They know they ready to get to the door. You in there indulging in them type of drugs, yeah, the closer you get to the door, the hornier you going to get about getting some drugs.
Wow.
You going to be in there, well, you know how a dog be wagging their tail and the pink thing be out and they be happy, excited? That's how they be. Just like that, wagging their ass and shit, trying to get out that door to a fix.